the price. $398 for this Sanyo video recorder. It's a super special. Last time we ran these video recorders, we were going to run them for 2 weeks, and they lasted 3 days. Today is the first day. We're open to midnight tonight. Tomorrow is the second night. That's Sunday. We're open to midnight Sunday. We're also open Monday. That's the 5th until 9 o'clock. Every day we're open at 10 o'clock. This is a super buy. $398, but that's only half of the story. The other half, you get free membership in a movie club with movies like Star Wars, On Golden Pond, Superman 2 is another movie you get. Arthur's another movie. 3 great movies. 4. There's 100 of the top movies, and they're all free when you buy this video recorder or any video recorder at Tom Peterson's. Some great buys, plus a free blank tape, a wireless remote. It's all at Tom Peterson's. Don't miss it.
Curt Hennig facing toward the camera against the Playboy, Buddy Rose. And I don't know exactly how to tell you what title to put on this match. It's for knees. In other words, they're trying to injure each other, and they're going after the knee. It started out a few weeks ago. Hennig hurt his knee, re-injured it. It had been injured when his dad was here, Larry the Axe Hennig. Then no one knew much about it then. Larry Hennig got injured by the Army. Curt Hennig has been after them ever since. One of the members of the Army, Dizzy Hogan. I'll see what Hennig has to say. He's going to grab the mic.
No disqualification match. There's no rules in this match. That's what was made last week.
Well, and Hennig has bandages under both of his knee pads. It was the left one that he injured, as I recall. Buddy Rose had his left one worked on pretty good. Had a little trouble a couple times this week with it. But looks very mobile. Now, we get a good crowd out here for a 3rd of July. A lot of folks staying home, apparently, or coming to Portland from other places. Maybe all the Portlanders are out of town. Well, we had a few people talking about being here from Centralia and Chehalis. One fella introduced himself from Walla Walla. He watches our syndicated program that goes into Washington and Idaho and British Columbia, called Big Time Wrestling. Some of you folks up north familiar with that. You're in that in-between area where you get both shows, Portland Wrestling and Big Time. And the Wail on the Beach cry starts from the crowd. It really upsets Buddy Rose. After he lost the world champion Ric Flair, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, he left the Northwest for a while, went to the East in Hawaii. Said he lost 18 pounds, 17, 18 pounds. Well, I think maybe he's gained it back. At any rate, he really hates to have the crowd get on him about his weight. Oh! Upside down into the corner, and there goes Hennig working on the knee. He wants to pay back for his daddy and for himself. It was Hogan who originally got his knee down at Salem. And ever since then, the Army's been trying to get it, and now Hennig is the one working on the leg. This is the best 2 out of 3 falls. No disqualification. The Playboy, Buddy Rose. Rose tried to get a hold there. Hennig very wisely saw the foot, grabbed it, put it in the hold. Now it slips away from him, but it's okay as far as he's concerned. Well, it's used against him. The right leg used. And Buddy Rose taken down again. Kicks to the knee. He's going to work it. Outside toe hold effectively. All the pressure right there on the ankle and on the knee. Trying to lay back and alleviate some of the pressure. Now turning the foot inside. Turning it outside. Buddy Rose laid back and nearly got counted out. Turning it outside again. Curt Hennig. I'll tell you, these two guys, neither one wants to just beat the other. They are literally out to put each other out of action. They admit it readily, including Hennig, who normally not that kind of person. He said with Rose, somebody's got to do it. Dr. D doesn't care for Rose simply because he sees Rose pushing into my business, and I don't need anybody in my business. And if I did ever need anybody, Rose would be the last one I'd need. Because I'm going to be number one. I'm the star here. Rose is going to have to learn that. Well, Buddy, you know, ain't taken lightly to that. But Rose might run into the problem of having so many people lined up to get at him that might cause him, for the first time in years, to run into more trouble than he can handle. Right now, he's got Hennig in the ring. He's got Dr. D saying, don't mess with me anymore, boy. Just waiting for a shot at him. He's really stepping back and getting a good kick to the, that time it's working on the hamstrings. He's got a hold of that left leg, wrapped up. Rose is hanging by his left leg, now trying to crawl back up on the apron. And Sandy Bar really can't do much. It's a no disqualification. You try to keep him in the ring. Playboy Buddy Rose not able to put any weight down on the left leg. Buddy Rose having his troubles with Hennig. Now Curt going out into the crowd after him. A kick behind the knee, and Buddy Rose is hurting. Curt Hennig has really been giving it to him. It's a no DQ, but you're supposed to stay in the ring. Still, the rule still applies about 20 seconds outside the ring. And Curt is giving Rose some added time by moving up a few times into a position of interference, and that stops the count and starts it over again. Sandy Bar trying to keep him back. Now, if he moves up like that, stops the count. Plus, Buddy Rose playing a little possum. They've got each other by the hair. They both are pulling on the hair. And Buddy didn't get in the ring like he wanted to. Hennig working it. And you got to remember, the case of a good offense being a good defense. While he's doing this, Rose cannot be working on Hennig's knee. And Curtis is doing his thing. Figure four leg lock around a steel ring post. The count on Hennig is that he's outside the ring. He's got to be careful. Not to let that count of 20 get away from him. Now he's back in, and Rose is in a whole heap of trouble. Turning him over, a half crab. A half crab, definite submission hold. Rose saying no. And you hear the crowd, you know what they want. A half crab. And I tell you right now, Curtis does not care if he submits or not. He finally does, and Hennig doesn't want to let go of the hold. Finally pushed off it. Curt Hennig winning the first fall. And he did it all to the left leg of Buddy Rose. Now, Buddy, I've seen him come back a lot. He's going to have to come back tough here. Get ready. Get ready to take down once again the Towns. We're going to tell you about where the wrestling is coming up this week. And in fact, I'm going to run ahead a little bit for you into next week so that you can make your plans. We tell you so often, we try to bring you all the excitement of professional wrestling as best we can. And I think our crew and our directors do a heck of a job of doing that. But they will be the first to admit, as I am, that you don't really get the excitement, the atmosphere, unless you get out and see wrestling live. So be sure to do that, won't you? Okay, let's take a look at where wrestling's coming up. And while you're looking at it, I'll go down it quickly, and then I'll go into next week, just so that you can be aware. Tomorrow...